Amy DeCastro, founder of Bamboo Revolution, is joining me in studio. She has just won the Fair Lady Rising Star Award and is here to tell us all about her company and this fabulous award. Hello.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming in and bringing in these beautiful watches. You know, actually everyone I know has been talking about Bamboo Revolution.
Really?
Everyone loves your product, so congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Tell me about your journey in business. How did you start? How did you become an entrepreneur?
Well, it's a very long journey. The short end of it is that in 2012, I was studying a postgraduate in entrepreneurship at the University of Cape Town. And as part of the course, we had to get into teams of 6 and come up with a completely new product to South Africa. So we had to conceptualize, design, manufacture, and market the product. And after much brainstorming, this is a very short end of the story, we managed to come up with the bamboo and leather wristwatch idea. We were more inspired with the bamboo material actually, and we didn't want to design a completely new product. We wanted to find something functional that we could redesign in a more sustainable way.
Now, what made you want to take that entrepreneurship course?
Well, I think to be honest, I didn't really know much about entrepreneurship before enrolling in the course, and I just always knew that I liked to do things a little bit differently. So
You didn't like working for a boss?
No, I had never worked for I'd done waitressing and that kind of thing. But I was very intrigued by business, and I loved the idea of like having something of my own, and the fact that you could, whatever you put in is relative to what you get out. So I applied for this course because it was something different and no one else was doing it. And I actually didn't get in the first time. My application was rejected, so the entrepreneurial spirit in me wanted to know why. I wanted an answer. So I made sure I asked and no one got back to me, and I didn't give up. And I ended up contacting the dean of the faculty, who then ended up reviewing my application, and I got accepted. So never take no for an answer, always challenge the status quo.
That's such an important thing, I think, for young people to realize. I mean, a lot of people, I think, just think, okay, well, I was rejected, so I must go on to plan B or another option. But congratulations for doing that.
Thank you, thank you.
Now tell
me. Who knows where I would have been if I hadn't have. I'd already accepted a job. I was starting a job on the Monday, and I actually had to make a decision.
Now tell me about the Bamboo Revolution story. We're looking at these watches here. They're made of bamboo.
Correct.
Right? Where does the bamboo come from? What's the unique story?
Well, the face is made from bamboo. The watches are veg tan leather. So we designed the face. We very quickly learned, we had about 3 months to get the product manufactured. We very quickly learned that wristwatch making was not something that was made in South Africa or Africa for that matter.
Really?
Yes, very technical product. So we were forced to outsource the face component. And then we source our leather locally, and the straps are handmade and crafted in South Africa. And then we have our in-house crafters who assemble the product and package it, and we distribute it from Cape Town.
Did you expect this whole thing to blow up as it has?
Not at all. It really has been such a surprise. I think from day one, we launched our product on the 8th of August 2012, and it was the first time we had shown the product to anyone, and we sold about 100 units in the first 4 hours. And I think that was the moment that I knew that this product had potential, just seeing the response and reaction to it, and everyone loved it. And I think it just comes down to the simplicity and the neutralness and natural beauty of the product. It speaks for itself. It's a statement piece. So yeah, I completely didn't expect it to happen. And I mean, within the first 6 months we were exporting. We had people approaching us from all corners of the earth. So I really think it comes down to the product. It speaks for itself. We haven't really had to push it, and it's been a roller coaster ride since then. Just haven't even been able to keep up. And once you're in that space, I was always worried, what if this is a varsity project and it just kind of dies down? But once you're in that entrepreneurial space, the networks that you make and the people that you meet, so many doors open and so many opportunities come up, and that's when you realize how endless the opportunities really are.
Now, you won the Fair Lady Rising Star Award this year. What did that feel like when you heard your name announced and you knew you were getting an award for this thing that started as a varsity project?
It was completely overwhelming. I mean, firstly, the caliber of women that were selected as finalists were absolutely phenomenal. I was so inspired, all had such fantastic ideas and businesses that they'd set up. When my name was called, I was shocked. I think I remember even going up onto the podium and turning my back to the judges. I was meant to be shaking their hand, and I just was trying to absorb it all. So it was completely shocking, and I mean, to get that kind of recognition and acknowledgement and support from such an esteemed brand like Fair Lady, and they partner with Santam, it gave me a new level of confidence to know I must be doing something right, and it's always great to know that your hard work's paying off. And I think most of all, with this award, the platform that it provides for me to showcase myself as a female entrepreneur, young female entrepreneur, as well as my business, I really want to leverage off of this platform to inspire and encourage others and to show that it can be done. And obviously there was a prize money and lots of prizes and an hour of mentoring with one of the high-profile judges, which is invaluable. And the networks that you make at those kind of events is also invaluable.
What did the judges have to say to you after you won the award? What were they telling you about your product and you as a person?
Well, I mean, Thuli Madonsela wanted a watch. She was.
Did you give her one?
I did.
Okay, good.
I had one with me. I didn't plan to do it, but I mean, since she showed interest, and I mean, she's a phenomenal woman. So down to earth, so engaging, and I mean, she even had to ask for permission to take the watch. I think she didn't want it to look as, because she was a judge, even though it was after the fact. So I thought that was very admirable of her. And yeah, they were just really encouraging and supportive and congratulating me and really, you know, supporting me and wanting me to use this to really make a difference and inspire other women. They were incredible.
What are you going to do with the prize money?
The prize money is going to go straight back into the business.
How much was it?
20,000 Rand.
Okay.
Which, very valuable. Especially at this point in my business, we're at the point where we kind of restructuring our internal employment structures and taking on brand manager. Lots of product development going on. So we're really at the point where we're ready to expand and take the business to the next level. So the prize money is very valuable for us right now. But we've grown organically. It's called bootstrapping, keeping the money in the business. So everything goes straight back in to continue growing and expanding internationally and building this sustainable wristwatch brand.